temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterback's trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Cougars' offense will have the football first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Looking for space. It's Mark. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Looking for the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Right side, it's Lyons. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Snagged in the middle. It's Casper. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. He's got him this time. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And he'll finish the run and the end.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Keeping his eyes downfield. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. BYU right back to the line. Off play action on first down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, BYU! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Found the seam. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Out wide right, it's Martin. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Setting up the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll run it on first and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Cougar! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a man, it's Grover. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it on the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Cougars sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Buckmeyer. Back's looking for the goal line, and he will take it in. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for an alley. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Upstairs to make the catch.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He's got it. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Number 31, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the BYU sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Sets his feet. It's Buckmeyer. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Casper. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Finds his man. A terrific play to keep. On from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to test the right side with this one. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The give to the back. Sees a crease. There he goes. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells to run, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fights off the defender. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the boot, looking for his man. Rolls right. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just... Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nakua. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Out wide right, it's Casper. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Casper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. A strike downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what